Good morning, everybody. I've brought myself down to the river. I just felt I needed some river time. It does me the power of good, really, to come and just sit by the water, to watch it flowing. And we've had some rain, and so there's more water in the river than there was. But all the sounds of the river here, with the birds and the cicadas in the trees, and sadly for me, there must be a school somewhere not too far away, but there's a band playing, I think, with the drums, and I hear a bit of singing. It's not actually what I'm needing today. I'm needing just the river sounds. With the birds, there's a lot of blue wrens, I think, that are chattering away, and just the noise of the river flowing over the rocks here beside me, and leaves falling from the trees, and I can hear them land either on the ground or in the water. They're just drifting down, and you actually it's so quiet, you can actually hear them drop. It's so calming, so beautiful, and I don't do it often enough. Come to the river. I think there's a song about coming to the river. If not, the needs to be. But it is just beautiful and tranquil, and apart from the drums in the background. And that's okay. It is okay. But I wonder if you can hear the water rippling past me. It really does me good. Being close to the ocean also does me good. The sea, just hearing the noise of the waves on the sand. So good for me. So good for me. There's not a lot going on in our lives. We just, I'm finished the jumper for granddaughter, so that's waiting there for her. And I've gone back to a pink jumper that I was knitting from the top down, but I've got a bit muddled up with a number of stitches for the front and the back and the sleeves. So I've gone back. I've taken out about 6 rows, I think, which is always not good thing, but it's good for my character to realise I've made a mistake and try and fix it up. And I guess that's a bit of a metaphor for our lives. Don't worry too much if you made a mistake. You can go back and apologise or let it go. You've got a choice, don't you? Well, I chose to unknit my knitting, and now I've got to work out exactly where I was. Much better idea now than I did 2 days ago when I tried to work it out. Yeah, so knitting with a bit of a pattern can be a challenge, and I haven't been doing it because I've had the other jumper to do, and it's been hot, and I don't really feel like knitting so much, but I really need to get back to it. And now you can see the breeze has just sprung up because it's blowing my hair. That's so nice. The breeze over the water is just the best. I'm really enjoying that. I hope you're enjoying it along with me. I've got a parcel to post. I don't enjoy going to the post office to post things, so it does get put off. But today I'm going to do that. Then I've got supermarket shopping to do, which I'm really not thrilled about. Pick up something from the chemist and get myself home. So that's what I'm doing today. Yeah, the breeze is just beautiful. You can see how breezy it is, and it wasn't when I came down. It's a steepish, it's actually called a boat ramp, so it's built into the side of the river so that people can back their trailer with their boat on into the water and then get going. Well, it's fairly steep for me, not with my walker, but coming down was the trickiest part. I had to walk down with my brakes on, but going back up would be much simpler. So I just have to take it slowly and then get back onto my day. But really don't want to leave here. But I have got a deadline. I've got to be home by at least 12:30, and I think I'm not sure what the time is at the moment, but I'll have a look at it in a minute. I hope you enjoy my little riverside waffle, which reminds me that I grew up on a farm called Riverside because we actually had a creek below the house, but then half a mile down was the river, and that was our boundary. So we grew up with water around us, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why I need water in my life. I need to be beside the water, near the water, looking at the water, feeling the water. So precious, so precious, so precious. And yeah, I can reminding one of my brothers that when our father was ill so many years ago, maybe 70 years ago, the doctor who was looking after him was a really deep thinker, and my mother would often ask him and his wife and family, 7 children, to come out because all the kids could swim and probably have a picnic. Anyway, I can remember him sitting on the veranda outside our old house saying, "There will be wars fought over water," and that seemed an incredible thing to say back then, but I could almost understand that happening now, because water is so precious, and unless you live where there's little water, you don't really appreciate all the water you do have. Because every drop is precious, and we know that. All right, enjoy the water wherever you are. Thank you for listening. Bye.